Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat, welcoming you back to the Cleveland Browns franchise, and today's coverage from New Era Field in Orchard Park, New York. It's the Buffalo Bills hosting the Cleveland Browns. The Browns have earned a spot in the playoffs with at least a wild card, but would like to seal the deal with a win today to lock up the AFC North. The Bills are deadlocked with the Pats and would like to stay on even ground with a win. Who will be victorious? The sports writers are picking the Bills to win in a high-scoring affair, so let's find out. The Bills have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Taylor hands off to McCoy, and he's around the left side for a 4-yard gain. And now on 3rd and 5, Taylor goes back to pass and connects with Sammy Watkins, and just short of the first down. Watkins is down and hurt. Injured his elbow, so they say. We'll have to find out about that. 1st and 10 for the Browns at their own 29-yard line, and it's complete to Josh Gordon over the left side. First down at the 39-yard line. Stafford hands off to Robert Turbin around the right side, and he has lots of room down to the 42 of the Bills. 1st and 10 now. Stafford hands off to Turbin again as he's inside the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6. Stafford goes back to pass, and it's complete across the middle to Robert Turbin, and he's inside the 25-yard line. Now on 3rd and 10, with a blitz coming, Stafford throws incomplete, almost intercepted. That brings on Kaimi Fairbairn for a 41-yard field goal, and it's up and good. That gives the Browns the early lead 3-0. Now on 1st and 10, Taylor pitches back to McCoy, and he's got room to run across the 35-yard line for a first down. Now on 2nd and 10, Taylor hands off to Carlos Williams, and he's tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 13 now. Taylor goes back to pass, and it's sailed over the top of Charles Clay. Now on 2nd and 10 for the Browns at the 33-yard line. Stafford rolls right, and it's intercepted by Nigel Bradham. Taking a look at the replay, I don't think that Stafford saw Bradham at all because he had E.J. Bibbs blanketed. Now 1st and 10 from the Browns' 37-yard line. Taylor hands off to McCoy, and he's up the middle for a nice gain inside the 30-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Taylor goes back to pass and hits Clay over the left side for a first down. Now at the 22-yard line, Taylor hands off to LaShawn McCoy, and he's tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 14. Just outside the 25-yard line, Taylor goes back to pass as all day, and he throws long to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Complete to Chris Hogan, and the Bills are now on the board. On the replay, we see that it is thrown short by Tyrod Taylor, and Chris Hogan stops and it reaches up and grabs it out of the air for a touchdown for the Bills. And that puts our score at 7-3 Buffalo. Now on 2nd and 10 for the Browns. They give us to Turbin around the right side, and he has a first down outside the 30-yard line. Now on 2nd and 9, Stafford goes back to pass, rolls right, waiting for Johnson to get open, and it's complete inside the 45 of the Bills. You could see Matthew Stafford just buying time, waiting for Malcolm Johnson to get open. Now 1st and 10. give us the Turbin up the middle, and he has a nice gain inside the 40-yard line. That brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 7-3 Buffalo. With a sideline report, let's go to Eurocat Baby.
I just came from the Bills' sideline, and they couldn't be happier with the touchdown off the Matt Stafford interception, and they hope that they can continue to make those kinds of things happen. The Browns' defense is all huddled up, together regrouping after the boost of energy to the Bills' offense. They just need to prevent future scores like that.
Thank you for that report, and let's hope that that was just a one-off mistake by Matt Stafford. And now the Browns have it, 3rd and 4 from the 37-yard line of the Bills, and the handoff is left side to Robert Turbin and gives a nice stiff arm inside the 30-yard line. Now on 2nd and 10, blitz coming, Stafford throws complete to Barnage inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Stafford hands off to Turbin, and he powers his way, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Croy Bierman just isn't fast enough, dives after Turbin, but not soon enough, and it's a touchdown, Cleveland. 10-7 is your score. Now on 2nd and 7, the pitch is to McCoy, and he's over the 30-yard line. 3rd and 4 now. From the 31-yard line, the fake, the pass to Goodwin for a 1st down. Now from the 41-yard line, Tyrod Taylor goes back to pass and passes long, incomplete, to Marquise Goodwin at the 24-yard line of the Browns. And on 1st down, the handoff is to Carlos Williams, and he's inside the 20. 3rd and 4 now. Taylor goes back to pass. Complete to Chris Hogan inside the 10, and another 1st down. 1st and goal from the 6. McCoy goes up the middle for a 2-yard gain. Now on 3rd down. Can they convert this into a touchdown? Taylor fakes the handoff and throws incomplete. That brings on Dan Carpenter for a 23-yard field goal attempt, and it's up and it's good. 10-10 is your score with 4:49 to go. And from the 15-yard line, 1st and 10, play action pass, and it's complete to Gordon at the 41-yard line. Now on 1st and 10, handoff is to Robert Turbin, almost tackled in the backfield, but powers his way through it for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 now. On a counter play, Turbin gets the ball and is to the 45-yard line of the Bills. Now on 2nd and 12, Stafford is sacked at the 50. Tackled by Marcel Darius. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. We're all knotted up at 10 apiece. Now from the 49-yard line, 3rd and 14, Stafford goes back to pass and passes long, and it's incomplete. Intended for Josh Gordon inside the 10. And that brings on Andy Lee to try and pin the Bills deep. Racing down on the coverage is Vernon Hargreaves, and he downs it inside the 10-yard line. Now on 1st and 10, from the 9, McCoy up the middle for a 5-yard gain to the 14. Now it's 3rd and 2. And Taylor gives to LaShawn McCoy, and he's over the 20-yard line. And the Bills go into a hurry-up offense. Now at the 21-yard line. They're taking an awful long time for the hurry-up offense. McCoy is the only back. Taylor goes back to pass and decides to run just about to the 30 for an 8-yard gain. Now at the 29, 2nd and 2. Still in the hurry-up offense, and they call an audible. Taylor is in the shotgun now. Gets the snap. Throws left side complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. Now on 1st and 10. From the 34-yard line, it's complete to Goodwin over the middle to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Taylor complete to Clay and tackled just inside the 40. That brings on Dan Carpenter for a 57-yard field goal attempt, and it's wide right. No good. And your score at halftime remains 10-10. What a defensive battle. With these two high-powered offenses, I expected a little more scoring to be going on, but the Browns are being led by their success behind halfback Robert Turbin. And the Bills are having a little more success in the passing game. Both defenses seem to be playing well. And if it weren't for Matt Stafford's errant throw, the Bills may only have scored a field goal at this point. Let's see if it's just as close in the second half. Welcome back, everyone, to New Era Field for our second half coverage of the Buffalo Bills playing the Cleveland Browns. Now with the coach report, let's go to Eurocat Baby on the sideline.
Coach Ryan said that he's proud of his defense holding the Browns in check. He would like to see them create more turnovers because he feels the game might come down to a big play like that. I asked Coach Bettini if he was concerned over the offense's seeming inability to get the ball in the end zone. And he told me that as long as the O-line gives him time to operate, he has complete faith that Matt will get the job done.
Thank you for that report. And who knows, this could be a tight game as we go down to the wire. The Browns have the first possession of the second half. And 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Matt Stafford goes back to pass, and it's long, well out there, and complete to Taylor Gabriel at the 22-yard line. Now on 1st and 10, they give us to Turbin up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Robert Turbin hurdles Nigel Bradham and into the end zone for the score. 17-10 now, and it's 1st and 10 Bills from their own 25. Sean McCoy up the middle for first down. Now on 2nd and 7. Out of the single back formation, Taylor goes back to pass, throws right, and complete to Clay, and he's tackled at the 45 of the Browns. 1st and 10. Taylor back to pass again, throws long, incomplete. And Tyrod Taylor is down and hurt, holding his shoulder. I don't know what that's about, but we'll find out real quick. That brings in their backup, E.J. Manuel. He goes back to pass, and it's complete to Woods to the 30-yard line. Let's get an injury report from Eurocat Baby.
Although Tyrod Taylor got hit pretty hard by Desmond Bryant, he seems to just have the wind knocked out of him, and I think he'll be back in shortly. On the other hand, wideout Sammy Watkins, who went down on the third play from scrimmage, has suffered what the Bills are calling a severely bruised elbow and will not be back for the rest of the game.
Thank you for that report. Let's see how the Bills manage without Sammy Watkins and Tyrod Taylor for a little bit. Now on 1st and 10 from the 30. Manuel hands off to McCoy, and he's up the middle for a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 now from the 26-yard line. McCoy again, almost to the 20-yard line, 3rd and inches. Taylor gives off to Williams, and he's inside the 10 and out of bounds. First and goal just outside the 8-yard line. Taylor hands off to Williams again, and he's inside the 5. Second and goal upcoming. And Taylor hands off to Williams again, and he loses a yard. Third and goal from the 5-yard line. Taylor fakes the handoff to McCoy, and it's intercepted by Dante Whitner in the end zone. Wow! A mistimed pass by Taylor, intercepted by Dante Whitner in the end zone, and that ends the Buffalo threat. The ball is moved to the 20-yard line where it's first and 10, Browns. Stafford gives off to Turbin going left side, and he's in the open. How far can he go? The 47-yard line. So after that nice run, it's second and 8. Stafford pitches back to Mostert, and he has a few to the 49-yard line of the Bills. Third and 5. Stafford back to pass, and it's incomplete at the 40-yard line. That brings on Andy Lee to try and pin the Bills back again. And he do it for a second time in a row. And it's out of bounds. Looks like inside the 5. Yes, at the 3-yard line. Now from the single back set, they give us to LaShawn McCoy, and he's over the 10-yard line for a 7-yard gain. Now it's second and 3. It's a draw play to McCoy, and he has a first down just outside the 14. Now from the single back set again. They give this to Carlos Williams, and he's to the 20-yard line. Second and 5. Taylor gives to Williams again, and he's got the first down to the 26. That brings us to the end of the third quarter with your score 17-10, Cleveland. Now on second and 9. And a single back set. The give is up the middle to McCoy, and he has a 6-yard gain to the 32-yard line. Now on third down, Taylor goes back to pass, and it's complete to Clay over the 40-yard line. Now on second and 10, Taylor goes back to pass again, and he is sacked. Crunched by Dante Whitner and Vernon Hargreaves. Now on third and very long, Taylor passes complete to Goodwin. Fourth down at the 40-yard line, and they punt. That brings up first and 10 for the Browns. Stafford rolls right, and he throws back to the middle of the field. Malcolm Johnson has it. 10-5, touchdown, Cleveland. That's not a bad matchup. Sue Cravens against Malcolm Johnson. But Cravens jumps, doesn't make the tackle, and Malcolm Johnson runs all the way to the end zone for another Browns score. It's now 24-10, and the Browns are pulling away. Taylor gives off to McCoy up the middle for a 5-yard gain. Now second and 5. Taylor goes back to pass, decides to run, and he has lots of room, and he's past the 35-yard line. Now on third and long from the shotgun, Taylor looking to pass, and it's knocked down by Paul Kruger. That brings us now to second and 11 for the Browns on the next possession. And they give us the Turbin, and he's got a huge gain over the right side to the 40-yard line. And cornerback Leotis McKelvin is down, holding his shoulder. We'll have to get the details on that. Now first and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Stafford goes back to pass, and it's complete to Josh Gordon, and he breaks tackles. He's in the clear. 10-5, touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Gordon just showed off his toughness on this catch. Breaking tackles, one by Ronald Darby and one by D'Angelo Hall, and into the end zone. But he doesn't get any style points for that touchdown. A failed flip in the end zone. And that makes your score 31-10 Cleveland. And with 4:50 left on the clock, the pitch is to LaShawn McCoy, and he has room over the 40-yard line on the left side. 1st and 10. Up the middle to Jerome Felton. 10 yards and a first down. Now on 2nd and 8. Taylor runs left, and he almost gets the first down. 3rd and inches now. Taylor passes long, and it's incomplete, batted away by Dante Whitner. Down by 21, the Bills are going for it. 4th and 1, and LaShawn McCoy does not get the first down. Stopped in his tracks by Danny Shelton. 1st and 10 for the Browns now. With 2 minutes and 38 seconds left, it's a wide receiver screen to Travis Benjamin for a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. 31-10 is your score. The Browns have pulled away from the Bills. On 1st and 10, Stafford pitches back to Turbin going left, and he's in the clear. Look at that. 10-5, touchdown, Browns. This was kind of unexpected, folks. I think the Browns were just trying to run out the clock, but Robert Turbin stiff-armed Aaron Williams, and to the end zone he goes. That brings your score now to 38-10. Now the Bills, 1st and 10 from their own 25, and Tyrod Taylor goes up the middle for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. They're in the hurry-up offense now. Taylor passes to Chris Hogan. First down at their own 39-yard line. Taylor is in the shotgun. Throws complete to Goodwin over the middle for a short gain. 2nd and 6 now. Still in the hurry-up offense. Taylor goes back to pass, and it's intercepted by Tashawn Gibson. Taking a look at that on the replay, Tyrod Taylor just did a spot pass trying to get it to Goodwin, but between the quarterback and the receiver was Tashawn Gibson for the interception. Now on 2nd and 11 from the 47-yard line, Mostert counters to the right side for a couple, and that will bring us to the end of our game. 38-10. Cleveland beats Buffalo. It looked like the Bills were going to hang in there with the Browns, and then came the 4th quarter. The Browns put up over 300 offensive yards in the second half. The defense held the Bills to just over 150 yards in the second half and intercepted 2 passes in the process. Matt Stafford didn't have a dominant day passing the ball, only 45% complete, but had 291 yards in the air. Robert Turbin had his way with the Bills' defense all day long. 181 yards on 14 carries and 3 touchdowns. He was running through tacklers like they weren't even there. And get this, another game with no fumbles from anyone. Josh Gordon had a great day catching the ball, 3 receptions for 95 yards and 1 touchdown. The defense once again was a force to be reckoned with, racking up tackle after tackle after tackle and getting 2 Tyrod Taylor interceptions. I'm a little concerned that the top tackler on the Browns team was a strong safety, but in his defense, he did do a lot of blitzing in this game. Next up for the Brownies are the San Diego Chargers. The Chargers are trying to claw their way to the playoffs and need a win if they are going to have a chance at the postseason. They also have a solid pass offense behind the arm of Phillip Rivers and the reception ability of Keenan Allen, Stevie Johnson, and Antonio Gates. None of them are strikingly fast, but they sure can catch the ball if it's in their direction. With 2 games left in the regular season, the Browns still hold a 2-game advantage over the Bengals in the AFC North. The Dolphins and Jaguars are tied for the AFC South. The Patriots now hold a 1-game lead over the Bills in the AFC East, and the Chiefs hold a 2-game lead on the rest of the AFC West. In the NFC North, the Vikings and Packers are tied. In the South, the Cowboys at 7-7 have the lead. The Panthers are ahead of the Eagles by 2 games in the East. And in the West, the Cardinals have won, but the Seahawks are still alive for a playoff spot. Keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. It's been our pleasure to bring you coverage of the Buffalo Bills hosting the Cleveland Browns at New Era Field in Orchard Park, New York. Be with us in our next episode when the Browns return to First Energy Stadium to face Phillip Rivers and the San Diego Chargers. Until then, for Eurocat Baby, I'm Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.